At 80 years old, I've had a long life filled with lessons, joys, mistakes, and some decisions I'll never forget. One of those decisions was moving into a nursing home. At the time, it seemed logical. My children thought it would be safer, more comfortable, and provide me with the support I needed. And I trusted them. But now, years later, I realize there's a lot I wish I had known before making that move. If you're thinking about a nursing home for yourself or someone you love, stay with me. I'm going to share 6 honest truths that could change how you think about elder care. These aren't meant to scare you, but to prepare you. Because once you cross that threshold, things change in ways you may not expect. Let's begin. Number 1, saying goodbye to control. The biggest surprise wasn't the food, the small room, or even the unfamiliar faces. It was losing control over my daily life. Before the move, I chose when I woke up, what I ate, what music played in the background as I brewed my morning coffee. I went out when I wanted, sat by my window when I pleased, and even stayed up late watching old movies. But in the nursing home, everything follows a schedule. Wake-up time. Meal times. Medication rounds. Even lights out happens whether you're sleepy or not. Simple freedoms, like choosing what to wear, suddenly became decisions made for me. One morning, I reached for my robe, only to be told someone would be in soon to help me dress. I didn't need help. But the system assumes you do, and you begin to shrink to fit it. If you're considering this path, ask yourself, are you prepared to let others make even the smallest decisions for you? Because once your independence fades, getting it back is much harder than you think. Number 2, feeling left behind. When I first moved in, my family promised they'd visit often. And they meant it. For a while, they did. My son came by every Sunday. My granddaughter would video call from college. On holidays, we celebrated, well, as much as you can in a shared recreation room with a plastic tree and lukewarm cider. But then life sped up for them. And slowed down for me. The visits became fewer. The calls shorter. They always meant to visit, but something always came up. I understood. But understanding doesn't stop the loneliness. One New Year's Eve, I sat by the window listening to faint fireworks in the distance, thinking, they're out living. And I'm waiting. If you move into a nursing home, prepare yourself. Even with the best intentions, people move on. And sometimes, you feel like the world forgot you exist. Number 3, losing my purpose. Before I moved, I had my routines. I swept the porch, fed the birds, played chess with my neighbor George every Tuesday. These little things gave my day shape, my life meaning. In the nursing home, those roles vanish. Meals arrive without effort. Laundry disappears and reappears. The birds don't visit cement courtyards. And George, well, he's in another wing now, and we don't see each other much. When you stop doing things, you start wondering what you're even here for. I met a man here, Walter, a retired teacher. He told stories that could light up a room. But within 6 months, he stopped telling them. Nobody listens anymore, he said. And he stopped speaking as much altogether. That's what losing purpose does. It silences you. If you're thinking about this change, ask yourself, what gives your life purpose? And how will you keep it alive? Number 4, my health declined faster than I expected. I was mobile when I arrived. I could walk the halls, stretch each morning, even do light chores. But over time, I relied on the staff more and my muscles less. That's the thing. Comfort comes at a cost. When everything is brought to you, you stop reaching. And when you stop reaching, your body starts to forget how. I remember one resident, Linda. She was full of energy when she arrived, used to garden every day. But here, there's no dirt under your nails, no sun on your neck. Just structured activities in air-conditioned rooms. Within a year, she needed a walker. By the next, a wheelchair. The environment that's meant to protect us often dulls us, physically and mentally. If you still have your health, protect it. Keep moving. Keep challenging yourself. Don't let convenience steal your strength. Number 5, the loss of privacy and dignity. I didn't expect to feel so exposed. In your own home, you have private moments. You hum in the kitchen. You leave your socks on the floor. You sit in silence without someone checking on you every 20 minutes. In the nursing home, privacy becomes a luxury. There are scheduled wellness checks, shared rooms, and caregivers walking in, even when you're not ready. It's not anyone's fault. They're doing their job. But I felt less like a person and more like a chart. One day, a young aide came in while I was changing. She smiled politely, but I felt embarrassed. Vulnerable. Like my dignity had been filed away with my medical history. Ask yourself, can you handle losing that personal bubble? Because once it's gone, you may never get it back. Number 6, losing my identity. The hardest truth. You start to forget who you were. At home, I was more than a patient. I was a father. A neighbor. A retired craftsman who loved fixing old clocks. But in here, you become a room number, a medication list, a face on the rotation. Your photos stay on the shelf, but your story starts to fade. I caught myself referring to my old self in the past tense. I used to play piano. I used to volunteer, like those chapters were over. But they're not. Not unless we let them be. If you're considering a nursing home, fight to remember who you are. Keep your passions alive. Demand the space to be you, not just another senior in a beige hallway. Moving into a nursing home isn't always a mistake. For some, it brings safety and care. But for me, it came with trade-offs I didn't fully understand until it was too late. If you're still watching, thank you for listening to my story. If these lessons spoke to you, leave a comment with "still watching," so I know you're here. And please, share this video with someone considering this path. It might help them think twice, or at least ask better questions. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. This channel is about elder wisdom, real experiences, and stories that matter. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and never stop being you.